All right, fellers and ladies. So a lot of my old car buddies are asking me, like, man, how did you go from a right-hand drive Galant to a fucking Grand Prix? Like, it's a Grand Prix, dude. Um, there's a couple things that tie into that, and one of them is I moved multiple times, and the last move I did, the car was kind of half-assed tore down. Um, and when you move, um, things are already stressful. You're trying to find your equilibrium, right, for lack of a better word. And just like when you look at it, you're just like, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Um, Luckily, with that Galant, or unfortunately, I guess maybe it's a twofold thing. Um, I never really worked on it a lot. It fucking ran pretty damn good for the amount of abuse I gave it, and the amount of the amount of abuse. Like, really, it was a pretty fucking good car. Um, so when it came down to breaking it down and doing shit, like, I was pretty knowledgeable in the 4G 6.3 category of things to look for, things to do, whatever. And that was all fine and dandy, but things break when you fucking abuse them and you push them to their limits, right? So, um, shit eventually broke, and I ended up fucking blowing the piston rings out of that bitch, and dusting multiple blocks with oil that would kill any goddamn mosquito in a 10-mile radius, and broke it down, rebuilt it, and I was fine. I was in a place I was able to do that, and rebuilt it, and I went all out, kind of like I did on the top swap, kind of like I did on this. Like, it's kind of a weird tism maybe thing with me. Like, it's already broke down. I'm gonna make it look good. I'm not gonna just tear it down, do shit, and then throw all that dirty shit back on. Like, I have to clean everything. I have to do my best, right? Like, there has to be some reflection of work ethic displayed when you do something uh, to that nature, and that's what I did. And I can insert photo. I hope I have them. I can insert photos at the end of this, um, of that Galant before and after, um, and that's ended up what fucking killed me. So it's kind of a theme I'm seeing, is it's the small shit that's killing me here. So with that Galant, um, I rebuilt it completely. A lot of high performance things, lifters, valves, springs, like a lot of. I went full in on this motherfucker, right? And ended up what killed me was a piece of powder coat off the valve cover, with the way the 4G63 is, chipped off, and then got caught in the cams, the timing belt, and it was able to skip a tooth and threw the timing off. The only way I knew that's what happened is because when the motor said "fuck you," they're a very close interference motor. Uh, there's not a lot. Like, one tooth off, you're fucked. Either way, they're very particular about their timing. The only way I was able to find that was when I broke that motor down and looked at it. Yeah, I was able to actually find that little piece. It was like a little half concentric circle of orange powder coat from the valve cover on the actual timing belt side that had chipped off. Maybe I had overexerted. I think the valve cover bolts are like 13 or 18 inch pounds or some dumb shit, and maybe I overexerted that and I chipped that. I had cracked it, and with a vibration, it just ran its rounds, right? So how do I go from that to the Grand Prix? Well, so move once again, and had the Grand Prix or the Galant ripped half apart, and just didn't know. There was a lot of shit going on, and just didn't, like, for some reason. It's not like I hated the Galant. I missed that fucker a lot. Um, it's not that I didn't like it. I just felt overwhelmed, right? Like, so I sent on its way, and the new owner felt overwhelmed as well. Like, and I don't know what happened to it, and I don't want to know what happened to it. I hope it didn't go to a junkyard. I really hope it didn't, and I never asked, and I was just trying to be a normal guy, right? Like, now I got a house, I got a very stable job. I'm not doing uh, side jobs, and I'm not doing this stuff no more. Like, I got a reliable job, so I look online, find this old Ford Grand Prix, $1,000, pretty local to me. I'm like, all right, L26. Go over there. My dad drives me there. Go talk to the guy. Kid, it's a kid, and tells me, oh, the engine's blown. Drive the fucker around, whatever. I'm like, the engine ain't blown. It's just fucking missing hard. And drive it home. It's probably a 10-15 minute drive from where I bought it from to my home. And pulled it in here. Started looking over shit. Put my scanner to it, which I should have had from the get-go, but I didn't. And lucked out. It was a misfire on, I can't remember the cylinders, but it was the same two cylinders that the coil packs are associated with, right? So I'm like, all right, well, let me put some coil packs on it. Get online. Boop, 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 boop. 3800 coil pack. Like, the second one in the list is ZZP. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I look at it. I'm like, oh, man. Those are badass. And then I start looking and looking and looking and scrolling through all their 3800 shit. And I'm like, dude, these are a platform? What the fuck? These are a thing? And here I am now. Like, have the L26. I did a lot of shit to it on the NA side and ended up top swapping it, and then ended up blowing it up once again for a small thing, spark plugs. And now I have this L32 that I'm sitting on, and it's a bad bitch. Like, it's a bad bitch. There's a lot of things that need to be ironed out on the tune, and I'm working with the specified tuner on that. But just like the amount I learned from the top swap to doing this one, there's a lot of things that are way cleaner, way better, and I still have them. I still have the same coil packs off the L26, and I know a lot of people in the 3800 community are like, just fucking paint the AC Delco ones. Like, these have problems. I've never had a problem with them. So it is what it is on that side. But that's kind of just how I went from a right-hand drive Galant Mitsubishi to a Pontiac Grand Prix, and now I'm a Pontiac Grand Prix guy. And I'm okay with that. And this is going to be the fastest motherfucking Grand Prix in my area. And I can tell you right now, I'll die on that fucking hill. This will be the fastest, best looking Grand Prix in this area / 3800 powered vehicle in this area. And that's okay. It's not I don't have to fucking reach very high on that tree for that fruit, but that's where I'm at. That's where I've always been. I'm going to continue to be there, and I'm going to continue to learn this platform, refine this platform, learn its quirks, its things, and it is what it is, man. Like, look at that fucker. It is good looking. Like, I never looked at a Grand Prix like, that's fast. And that's in my head, like, that's where I'm going to come in and fuck you guys up. Because you never thought a Grand Prix was worth a shit? You bet to find out. Anyways, take it easy.